Good evening and welcome to AJ Kelly Park in tonight's National Premier League Women's match between Peninsula Power and Lions FC. Team lineups for tonight for the visitors: Lions FC, number 10, Tegan Ryden; number 14, Amy Gunston; number 1, Ellie Chappie; number 12, Megan McElligott; number 11, Tara O'Keefe; number 19, Tiana Karen Bassis; number 15, Jamila Lankin; number 3, Kaylee Cowes; number 5, Madison Tintle; number 2, Karen Clough; number 6, Scarlett Green. Substitutes: number 9, Tia Abba; number 17, Abigail Evans; number 18, Adriana Steers; number 16, Emily Bowman; number 20, Emily Clark; and number 4, Sarah Bolivar. For the home side, Peninsula Power, number 1, Elizabeth Harrington; number 12, Kieran Phillips; number 5, Alicia Woods; number 8, Christina Amazui; number 4, Libby Sabolsky; number 13, Sarah D. Apollonia; number 9, Bonnie Davies; number 2, Jemima Head; number 10, Lane McDougall; number 33, Sienna Power; number 15, Kiara Wachowski. Substitutes: number 22, Summer Walters; number 11, Ava Blizzard; number 7, Mary Dean; number 21, Georgia McDonald; number 36, Kathleen Sherrard; and number 19, Katie Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, please make the teams welcome onto the park for tonight's National Premier League Women's match between Peninsula Power and Lions FC.
Welcome to round 21 of the NPLW as AJ Kelly Park is the backdrop for the opening game of the round, which sees Peninsula Power hosting the ladder leading Lions. Both teams taking different form guides into this match as the hosts will be looking to straighten their mixed form into a steady trajectory, whilst for Lions it has been smooth sailing, notching up 19 consecutive league wins plus securing their spot in the Kappa Women's Super Cup final. Let's take a look at how the two teams will line up. For the home side, Peninsula Power, Elizabeth Harrington will start in goals. Jemima Head and Libby Sabilski will start in the centre back positions. Tish Woods will play ahead of them. And Christina Amajui replaces Ava Blizzard in the front three. As for Lions, who visit tonight, Ellie Chappell will start in goals. Megan McElligott, Tara O'Keefe, and Tiana Karambassis are the trio in the midfield, and Tegan Reining, the captain, will lead the line. As the music is pumping, AJ Kelly Park is raring to go. Weather conditions tonight, 16 degrees with clear skies. Earlier in the week there was a little bit of rain, only a few mil forecasted for the day of today being Thursday. But we are all clear tonight. Our referees are the trio of Jeffrey Evans and Julian Nisbet, as they are our two assistants, and Emmett Drinnen will be the main referee. Lions lead the league with 55 points. Tegan Riding leading the goal scoring with 23 goals, as she is the league's top goal scorer. There are no simultaneous matches as they will be played over the weekend. For now, it is Power and Lions here at AJ Kelly Park. Thursday night kicks us off in the NPLW with a tasty top four clash to sink our teeth into. And it's the home side running from left to right as Lions will adopt their away strip for this match. An early flag holding Lions up as we look at Penn Power's previous 5 results, and as I mentioned, it has been a mixed bag for the home side, as it's something they'll be looking to turn around. Starting here tonight, no better place to do it than at home. No better opponent to do it than the league leaders. As for Lions, well, it's a pretty formidable record. And just touching on those last 5 results, they have not conceded in 450 minutes. That is a total of 5 games. They have the best attack and the best defence in the NPLW, 71 goals for, 14 goals against, and a total goal difference of 57. And as you saw the graphic there, a 2-0 win, Sunshine Coast Wanderers round 20, 3-0 win round 19 v Mitchelton, 4-0 in round 18 v Souths. QAS was a 6-0 win in round 17, and then round 16, Olympic v Lions. That was at home at Luxury Paint Stadium for them. That was a 4-0 win. So whatever they are doing is obviously working, as they currently hold a 450-minute, make that 452-minute clean sheet record. And they'll be looking to add to that tonight. And as for Peninsula Power, well, a loss, a win, a loss, a draw, a win in their last 5. Hasn't quite been the ideal month for them. They, of course, do sit third, as they are 7 points behind Eastern Suburbs. And they do have a healthy lead on 4th in Gold Coast United. Gold Coast United with 32 points, Peninsula Power with 41. As we see a break here for Lions. Power deal with things. That's Scarlett Pramrell making another start tonight for the away side. She's a new face at Lions as McGilligan looking to whip it in, trying to find Gunston. And it will be a goal kick. So originally it was supposed to be Tia Uppo starting up top with Riding and Gunston. However, a late change made by Rob Askew, bringing in Scarlett Pramrell. She will wear the number 6 jersey. There's been a few customers wear the number 6 jersey for Lions this year. Tegan Thompson, of course, the one who we've come accustomed to the number 6. Now Scarlett Premrell. And Gabrielle Spence has spent time in the 6 jersey too. So a few users of the shirt. And tonight it's Scarlett Premrell's. As Tish Woods breaks up play. And now Dapolonia looking to get things moving for Peninsula Power. They don't want a slow start against Lions, as we know what that can bring. They look to recycle the ball. This is a good spell of possession for Power. They continue to climb forward. Davies bouncing on the loose ball. Premrell turning it away to McElligott, who then turns it over. Peninsula Power back at home after their first loss at home for the season. Came at the hands of Mitchelton FC last weekend. What a crazy game that was. Carla Wilson from Mitchelton scoring a 92nd minute free kick to win the match. Mitchelton also had a penalty moments before that where they hit the upright. And that kept the score at 0-0, but Carla Wilson made no mistake. It was Libby Cebulski passing it back to Liz Harrington, and Liz Harrington got it all mixed up. Rather than playing the ball out with her feet, she decided to pick up the ball. A bit of a lapse of concentration, bringing the free kick. It was an indirect free kick inside the 18-yard box, and Carla Wilson made no mistake. It was quite a topsy-turvy round for many of the NPL and FQPL competitions last weekend, as there was some drama in many of the games. Late last-ditch goals were the notable storylines. So they'll be looking to turn that loss last weekend and bounce back with a win tonight. Peninsula Power, as I mentioned, it is their first loss at home, along with 7 wins and 3 draws. That is their home record. As for away, well, they haven't managed to draw. They either win or lose, and it's luckily for them, it's 5 wins and 4 losses. So the wins winning that duel. Now we see a free kick blown. Emmett Drinnan, the man in black tonight. Now mark out the 10 yards for Power to get back to, as Lions have a dead ball scenario. And they do play the short ball to Premrell. Now here comes Dapolonia. Bonnie Davies making the run. So too Lani McDougall. It's McDougall one-on-one. Lani McDougall gets Peninsula Power off to the perfect start at AJ Kelly Park. A lovely ball played forward, and Lani McDougall popping up when it counts. Credit to Bonnie Davies for making the run towards the sideline, pulling defenders away. From Lani McDougall. It was Dapolonia who turned on a dime and made the run forward, assisted by the efforts from Davies and McDougall. And we have our first goal. 8 minutes in, 1-0 Peninsula Power. Take a bow, Lani McDougall. I just mentioned the start is ever so important for Peninsula Power, and they don't want a slow one. Well, they don't have a slow one. It's a very fast one indeed. Great time to score your goal, and that officially brings Lions' defensive run to an end. 458 minutes of football without conceding a goal. And it's Peninsula Power who end the streak. As Bonnie Davies putting on the pressure, Lani McDougall had an attempted shot on the weaker foot, and her eyes lit up as she saw Ellie Chappell was well and truly off her line. Power just winning the duels at the moment. They're winning the second balls as Amadjui now has the shot saved, and it's Bonnie Davies. Peninsula Power go bang, bang. They're up 2-0 in the first 10 minutes. Amadjui shot saved by Ellie Chappell, and Bonnie Davies banks it in. Well, I just made mention only moments ago that they seem to be winning all the 1%ers at the moment, Peninsula Power. They have turned up to play on this Thursday night. As for Lions, well, I'm not sure if they're a little confused. Maybe they usually train on Thursdays. So they're in that mentality for the moment. Obviously not counting Lions out by no stretch of the imagination. When they get going, they can be near unstoppable. But Peninsula Power so far in the first 10 minutes, based on the scoreline and the evidence they've provided in their gameplay, they are well and truly on tonight. And while Lions certainly hold the best defence in the NPL, it is Peninsula Power who have a decent record themselves, equals second best defence in the NPLW with 19 conceded. They are tied with Eastern Suburbs. And between Lions, Eastern Suburbs and Peninsula Power, who hold the first and second best defences in the league, 14 and 19 respectively, the next best is all the way down in 6th, Sunshine Coast Wanderers, with 31 goals conceded, or goals against. So it's a major drop defensively between the top 3 teams and the rest of the pack. As that may be a signature characteristic separating either side between the 3 teams at the top and everyone else in the NPLW. Karen Bassis had her pocket picked in the lead up to this. Ellie Chappell dropping the ball, something we don't see too often from Lions number 1. Now Woods, Tish Woods with some footwork. Woods to Davies, it's 3! Peninsula Power are in dreamland. Tish Woods teeing up Bonnie Davies, and she has a brace.
Peninsula Power 3, Lions FC 0.
Well, what is going on in Redcliffe? 3-0 the score, 14 minutes in. If you're just joining us, we haven't got it wrong. It is 3. I mean, coming here tonight, when you see first v third in the NPLW, Lions away from home, Peninsula Power at home. You look at the two form guides coming into it. You do expect a close game, but you do expect one team to be on top. Well, haven't the tables turned? Everything they have touched has turned to gold, Peninsula Power. Everything. And Lions have no interest in slowing things down as Gunston gets it forward to Riding. And Riding's ball back on the inside, cut out by Kiralee Phillips. Now it's a lovely ball played forward. Tegan Riding was in pursuit, but Liz Harrington coming out to clear. As now Amadjui finds the head of Teakle. Here's Amadjui once again, looking to get around Jamila Rankin and Amy Gunston. And Lions do have the throw in. They are without Beck Kirkup tonight, Lions. She's been spotted in a moon boot, Beck Kirkup, so unsure as to how long she'll be out for. But it is believed she is currently injured and missing tonight. She did miss the majority of last season with injury. However, prior to her injury last year, she was a key part to Lions squad that went unbeaten. Of course, a lot made about that record. Lions tallied up. It was a fantastic record that they held. And now it's on again for Peninsula Power. So Lions, they haven't quite mounted an attack yet. As they look to settle on the ball here. That's a lovely ball for Amy Gunston. And she just can't quite direct it towards goal. There's Tara O'Keefe playing it back for Cowles, and Kelly Cowles placing the ball right in the space. Now Bonnie Davies cutting one way, then another. D'Apollonia just gets her foot involved. have started to look threatening, Lions. Some of the balls they have played forward. They're looking to become more and more elusive as Peninsula Power try and shut them down. A lot of them coming down this left-hand channel looking for Gunston and Riding. As we see another one played forward. This time off the boot of Cannon Cloth. Now it's O'Keefe turning over the ball as Kiralee Phillips makes a run down this near touchline. Cannon Clough was right on the spot. She wasn't going to give an inch. Cannon Clough, who signed only weeks ago, rejoining Lions after quite a successful stint with the club last year, and that was Bonnie Davies hunting for that ball. She's got a brace, Bonnie Davies, as her goal tally goes from 19 to 21. I did mention Tegan Riding, currently the league top goal scorer with 23 goals. And Bonnie Davies, in a matter of moments, is now only 2 behind Riding. That's fantastic from Tish Woods. Just lacking on her execution there as Dapolonia joins the party. Sarah Dapolonia! Wow. What do you say? Apart from Peninsula Power, have another.
Peninsula Power 4, Lions FC 0.
Peninsula Power 4, Lions FC 0. Power are doing a Lions on Lions. As I mentioned, Lions in the last 5 games have not conceded a goal. Their biggest winning margin was 6-0, and that was against the QAS in round 17. And it's Peninsula Power who have 4 against them. If this stays the same, this will be the largest loss Lions have endured in some time, especially this season. Their one and only loss coming at the hands of Eastern Suburbs back at the early part of the year. That was a 3-1 victory to Suburbs. And of course, if it stays 4-0 or if it keeps rising, it will be the largest loss in recent memory for Lions. And certainly in season 2023. Just to remind you, their home record is 15 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses. Their away record is 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. They have played the majority of their matches, of course, at home to start off the year, because the 5 of their last 6 league games this season are all away due to Luxury Paint Stadium becoming the official training ground for the FIFA World Cup, the FIFA Women's World Cup. And their next home game comes in round 27 against South United. That is their last round game. So, as I was getting to, 3-1 the scoreline against Eastern Suburbs, their largest loss of 2023. And now Peninsula Power have put 4 past them. as that loss did come away from home against Eastern Suburbs. They do find themselves away once more, but it shouldn't be as big a factor as what it's playing tonight. As for Peninsula Power, well, they're some way off their largest win of 2023. That was an 8-0 victory over Capalaba, their largest win. Clough, it is. Yep. Cross cut out, and Peninsula Power deal with the danger. Karen Bassis. Here's Rankin. And this is where Peninsula Power have been dangerous. Their midfield of Woods, McDougall and Dapolonia getting on a run. Piercing lines straight through the middle and either finding support or going alone. That's what's worked out for them so well. As Riding just didn't quite catch it. Reversely, if Lions manage to mount a comeback, which they are more than capable of doing, well, we'll certainly have 8 goals. It could be more. And they do have the firepower. Of course, Amy Gunston and Jamila Rankin, for that matter, were both named in the round 20 Team of the Week by Football Queensland. So that's a sign they are in form. And as for Peninsula Power, well, Kiralee Phillips was named Player of the Match in round 20 against Mitchelton, and Liz Harrington was named Player of the Match in round 19. But for now, it's Dapolonia, and now it's Davies, who runs out of room. Here is Kiralee Phillips, floating it up. McDougall is there on the drop. And Woods gets the bounce of the ball. As Jemima Head gets it forward. McDougall takes on the shot. And it takes a wicket deflection, but Ellie Chappell claims it. Gunston looking for the run of Riding. Harrington gets up and underneath it. McElligott. O'Keefe. Clough. Now Majui's back there to deal with the trouble. McElligott finds Karen Bassis. Now Peninsula Power looking to come the other way. The Lions snuff it out. McElligott is fouled. So referee Emmett Drinnan makes the call. Megan McGilligan, former Brisbane Roar and Canberra United representative, signed from Western Pride to join Lions, earns her side a foul. And it's Tegan Riding who will be lining things up. You wouldn't suspect a shot, but Riding goes for it, and Liz Harrington plucks it from the air. A great strike by Riding and a great save by Harrington. What an opening half an hour. The first 30 minutes of this match has been madness. And if you're a Peninsula Power fan, well, it's been quite the game. As for Lions, well, this isn't what you expect. Lions lead is safe at the top. They do currently hold a 7-point advantage over Eastern Suburbs, who sits second. So it's not as if their title defence is in doubt. While it isn't signed, sealed and secured, it's definitely in a very healthy position. However, this performance will be having Rob Askew scratch his head, so far at least. Woods manages the ball to Powell, and now Davies gets beaten to it by Clough. Quite the difference to the previous matches between these two. Round 3 brought a 2-1 win to Lions at Luxury Paint Stadium. Christina Amadjui put Power ahead in the 61st minute, but then it was Thompson who equalised and Riding who scored the winner in the 78th. As here she is, Tegan Riding, and just miscues her pass/shot. Now Power come back away with it. And as for the round 12 match, well, that took place at Luxury Paint Stadium again. And Tegan Riding scored a hat-trick in that one. Bonnie Davies was the sole goal scorer for Power. And now 33 minutes in to their round 21 match, their third and final meeting of the regular season, and it's 4-0 to Power. And another record that's on the line is a 19-game win streak. That is what Lions are looking at, turning 19 into 20 if they are able to come away with the 3 points tonight. Clough. Can't get a pass forward, and now it's O'Keefe turning into space. Apollonia makes the challenge, and now Woods bowls over O'Keefe. The play continues. Jamila Rankin stepping up, and Rankin tries her luck. As Davies looks up and sees a white wall. She's already got 2 tonight. And now she finds Apollonia. Woods. Once again, fleet-footed Tish Woods making her way forward. And now Davies trying to get the better of Cowes. However, it's a miscued clearance by Chappell. So Lions begin to encroach on power territory. Riding with a threatening pass. Apollonia pouncing on things. Apollonia will decide to take it on herself. And why not? She had the run of Amadjui along with Bonnie Davies at her disposal, but instead decided to have a go. Amadjui winning the ball back off Riding, and McDougall's fouled. Tara O'Keefe. Lani McDougall represented Brisbane Roar in 2021-2022. However, she's formerly of the Capalaba Bulldogs and Moreton Bay United. And Jemima Head. It was an easy one for Chappell to deal with. As Woods picks up the loose ball. And she does find a route forward, but a little too much on the pass. Apollonia spotting the run of Amadjui and Davies. And they pick up plenty of metres there. Apollonia finding Davies. And the whistle's blown. So Bonnie Davies just fouling the Lions' defence. A little too eager on that occasion. Here's Powell. And Harrington does well to track it down. It was well and truly away from the goal, so no risk of an own goal being conceded, but the corner, that was a different story. And now Lions pressure, earning the ball back. McElligott to Gunston, and Amy Gunston's brought down in the area. So Lions get a bit of luck, and this is what they need. It was the foul by Kira Lee Phillips, and she knew immediately. As Callie Cowes will be the penalty taker. Cowes drills it home, putting it to the left. And that helps things. 4-1 now the score.
Here's your foul, 4 Lions FC 1.
So we're into the final 5 minutes of the first half. 5 goals in total. 4-1 the score. And maybe that's just the kickstart that Lions were after, to get them trending in the right direction. Apollonia. Here's Phillips. Now Majui. Cannonclough shuts it down very quickly. So that's much improved from Lions. If they can grab another here and shut the deficit down to 2, well, I'm sure they'll be a much happier team at half time, as Peninsula Power scored very quickly. Lions will be looking to do the same. And the run from Gunston couldn't be found. Harrington holds on. Not only has it been a theme of tonight, quick goals, as we saw Power do it, Lions can definitely flex their muscle in that sense. They usually find 1, 2 and 3 in quick succession. So if you're considering calling it a night, I wouldn't go anywhere. While Peninsula Power are in control, Lions are always on the hunt. Whether they be in front or behind, they are a threat constantly. And that's something Power will have to be very wary of, as we see Riding in open space. Tegan Riding makes no mistake.
This is goal for Lions FC, just for number 10, Tegan Riding.
Well, what I say,
Here's your foul, 4 Lions
1
FC
can turn into 2, can turn into 3. They've got the first 2/3 of that sequence. And the deficit is now 2. 6 goals in the opening first half. 6. As Davies looking to turn things on for Power. They haven't scored since the 22nd minute. That was Sarah Dapollonia's goal. And since then it's been Lions thanks to Cowes and Riding. And I'm sure Rob Askew's team talk has changed minute by minute in this half for his halftime chat, as this is far more promising from Lions. Cannon Clough now making inroads, trying to find Riding. It won't land for their key striker. But Harrington has it once more, and the seconds tick down to the end of the 45th minute. Bonnie Davies. The ball landed at her feet. Dapollonia doing the dirty work. McGilligan laying it off for O'Keefe. Teakle. Riding brought to ground. Here's Dapollonia sizing things up. And that pass shot out of a cannon. And it won't reach Amajui. So it's a smorgasbord of goals in the first half. 4-2 the score. Peninsula Power got away to a 4-0 lead. Then it was Lions that pegged them back. And we have a tantalising second half coming your way at the break. At halftime, it's Peninsula Power 4, Lions 2. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go anywhere.
These players want more. They want to step off that field and win.
Just when Australia was crying out for a hero, they found one. Matildas now get to measure themselves against world's footballing elite.
Till we outrun them.
Keep it going, we're not done till it's done, all the way through.
Till the pain pays off. Till we make you roar. Till we tell a bigger story. Till we settle the score.
Don't mess with it.
Till we stop them all.
You can't beat the best.
Till we do you proud.
We're not like the rest.
We're not done.
Till it's done.
How do I feel this time? What's going on?
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back to AJ Kelly Park, Peninsula Power 4, Lions 2, as the second half is ready to get underway. Just waiting for the whistle of Emmett Drinnan. And there we go. So the challenge is laid down to Lions. 2 goals the deficit. 45 minutes to play. And just to note, Abby Everts has made her way onto the park, replacing Madison Teakle. And Tia Apo has also jumped on the field. She is replacing Scarlett Premrell. So 2 substitutions made for Lions. And apart from that, they have Emily Bowman, Ariane Skiers and Emily Clark, along with Sarah Bonifant, all on the bench. So they've still got some strike power sitting there, but for now it's Rob Askew opting just for the 2. So Power will be looking for a similar start to the first half. As the shot's at and the save is made. Ellie Chappell getting her gloves to the Lani McDougall strike. Talk about similar starts. And now a corner for Peninsula Power. And it's knocked away. Lands with riding, but Dewey ends up with it. Now Sienna Power finds Kiara Richvalski. And Richvalski getting the better of Everts. Still going Richvalski, coming off Jamila Rankin. And it will be another corner. So fantastic work here from Kiara Richvalski, getting the better of Abby Everts. And then the defence coming across to deal with things. Of course, Kiara Richvalski established herself in the FQPL 1 last season. With Peninsula Power. And now we have another corner. Looked in towards that 6-yard box. Power were climbing. Amadjui miscues her shot. Jemima Head just flicks it up and it's up and under from Amy Gunston. Before Gunston gets a good clearance out. Powell under pressure from Apo. And now Sienna Powell chasing her own ball. Have the Lions play out. They cough it up once more. Woods to Apollonia. Giving away the free kick. So the home crowd very vocal here as Everts is fouled from Kiara Richvalski.
You got that one right. The other one was wrong.
So the referee will just have a quick chat to Kiara Richvalski, ensuring they're on the same page. Bonnie Davies is demanding Lions take the free kick from the right spot. Abby Everts is happy to steal a metre or two. Harrington gets the ball on the deck and opts to bang it down the centre third of the field. D'Apollonia. She's had her hand in a lot tonight. Got a goal to her name. It's Cowes. Spins Bonnie Davies around. Now here's a run from Amadjui. And the free kick will go against Peninsula Power. Cannon Clough was the defender in question. As they're saying, Amadjui dragged Clough off the ball. And here's a yellow card going to Christina Amadjui, so just a little flash point there. Now Apo running into Richvalski. Not a lot of football being played in the last few minutes. But stop-start. It's left short and Riding was in position. Harrington, luckily she was off her line, otherwise it may have been a third for Lions. As they look to halve the deficit. And that'll be a remarkable turnaround going from 4-0 down to 4-3. Now a chance here for Lions. Riding it was, turning it around the corner. It will be a goal kick. Liz Harrington will be the one to take it. Only conceded 9 goals in 2022. Liz Harrington, FQPLW Goalkeeper of the Year, and she was named in the Team of the Season. So she had a fantastic 2022. She's putting together another great year in goals for Lions. Riding, gets the flick on. Gunston's breaking through and the bounce of the ball just not landing for Gunston as she went down. All eyes were on referee Emmett Drinnan as there is appeals for a penalty. We'll take a look. Was there a push in the back by Jemima Head? Referee Drinnan said there wasn't. Of course, let's not forget Amy Gunston earned Lions a penalty in the first half. That was in the th minute. And quite rightly so. Kira Lee Phillips bringing Gunston to ground, and this time it was Jemima Head who had something to answer for, but they hold on, Peninsula Power, for now. Some great control shown. Now Powell retreating. And Apo gets the foot involved. McDougall, Dapolonia rather, turning her defender, and it's cut out by O'Keefe. McElligott on the front foot, Gunston making the run. Can she get behind this power defence? She can. But it fizzles out into the hands of Harrington. Rankin getting back there, using the support of O'Keefe as they try and play out from the back lines. It just didn't come off. Dapolonia squeezing one forward for Amadjui. And Amadjui runs into a strong challenge enforced by Tara O'Keefe. Now Ellie Chappell calling the lines across. She slips over, it lands for Bonnie Davies. Not the greatest goal kick from Ellie Chappell, just losing her footing. And now Rich Valsky centres the ball. Head. Woods gets her boot on it. Now Davies, was she brought to ground? Kelly Cowles made the challenge. And at first glance, it didn't look like there was much in it. Kelly Cowles getting the majority of the ball. So referee Emmett Drinnan under immense pressure at both ends of the box, but he's doing well, holding his calm, keeping his cool. What seems to be the right decision on that occasion. There's a lovely pass for Amadjui. Cannon Clough doing the defensive work, and she gets it clear. Now looking ahead for Peninsula Power. They alternate between home and away from rounds 23 to 27, which is the rest of the season. Next weekend in round 22, they're away from home. And then they face Olympic at home, back here at AJ Kelly Park. So they face two teams who currently sit at the south of the ladder. And then it's South United, Sunshine Coast Wanderers and Eastern Suburbs. That'll bring them to round 26. Amadjui winning the ball back, and Clough coming in hard on Christina Amadjui. Turn the corner there, Amajui, and maybe just a little push in the back, which set Clough off. And it was a harsh, but seemed quite a fair challenge. Maybe a little careless. As Amajui slow to her feet. So she definitely felt the full force of it. And now they'll get a free kick here, Peninsula Power. Right on the corner of the 18-yard box. So they look to bend it towards the near post. Low to the ground got Ellie Chappell. As it was Dapolonia who eventually unleashed. Ellie Chappell wrapping herself around that post. So quite a different opening stanza to this second half compared to the one we had in the first. How will the last half an hour play out here at AJ Kelly Park? Lions looking for the comeback. Peninsula Power want to grit their way home. Everts wins out. Now Appo gets the bounce of the ball, and Tish Woods with a lovely challenge, but it sets Riding off. Here's Riding looking for Gunston. Lions, they're on their way back. Pushing Cebulski off the ball was Tegan Riding, and then Amy Gunston got there first. Just in time. That's Amy Gunston's first of the night. So we've had 6 different goal scorers out of the 7 goals. The only one with 2 has been Bonnie Davies. And that substitution at halftime, bringing some joy for Rob Askew, as Tia Appo played a lovely ball forward for Riding. Abby Everts got it all started, and Gunston finished it off. So Peninsula Power have to be careful here after holding a 4-0 lead. The margin is back to 1. We always knew Lions were never going to go away. As I mentioned at halftime, you didn't want to go anywhere, as they were looking likely Lions. And now they tick another task off the list, so they're getting through their work here at AJ Kelly Park, as the pendulum is swinging back into their favour. Phillips gets it back for Woods, and now quite a reluctant ball forward it looked like for Tish Woods, very relaxed. And now Riding, getting ahead of Jemima. Riding lofts it up, and the touch on it for Clough. As she can't quite get it under control. Power back there in numbers. It was Gunston again, just getting her head on things, laying it off for Clough. Here's the incident. Apollonia went sliding. And Tegan riding. Thought it wasn't enough for a foul. So Harrington winds things up and just whacks it forward. There's Riding now picking up the ball inside Powers half. She finds Apo, and then the free kick will go the way of Lions here. So Riding will track to get the ball. It's Sienna Powell along with Kiara Richvalski, who line up in the wall. Now it's an opportunity for Lions. Jemima Head got the last touch on it. So away it goes for a corner. This one floated in. Conjecture over the last touch. It will be another Lions corner. A lovely delivery. Cowles was making her run. Karen Bassis takes too big of a touch. Now Cannon Clough coming across field to take the throw in. She looks to find Apo. It's cleared away from Peninsula. Powers 18-yard box. As Lions, they have a strong foothold in this match. Tegan Riding coming into her own. And it's there for Gunston. Heads in hand stuff as Amy Gunston with a chance, and it wasn't just any chance, it was a great chance. It hits the wrong netting. Now Riding, here comes Riding, and Cebulski. We're in a duel. Tegan Riding going to ground. And now referee Emmett Drinnan will head over to the sideline official to have a chat about things. As a penalty could be on the cards here. We're just going to have to wait and see. I'm not sure if the replay will pick it up for us. Unfortunately, it won't. So it was Libby Cebulski back for Peninsula Power. Tegan Riding made the run. And it looked as though Riding was getting the better of Cebulski until she pulled up quite lame, Tegan Riding. And now Emmett Drennan is making his way back into the field of play. Tegan Riding just receiving some treatment. She scored a 200th goal, 200th league goal this year against Mitchelton. And it looks as though nothing will come from it, as Tegan Riding will be escorted off the field. By the looks of things, she will be making her way back on. However, we'll have to wait and see about that. Skiers or Bowman are the only two that may slot in somewhere. However, if Rob Askew wants to shuffle the deck, Sarah Bonifant is also on the bench. And Emily Clark is the reserve goalkeeper, so you wouldn't assume she'll make her way on. As Davies flashes at it. And it rides high, and Tegan Riding looks as though she'll make her way back onto the park. So all things clear with Tegan Riding. That's a relief. And now 4-3 the score. Less than 20 minutes remain. After being down 4-0. Lions are coming, and they're coming quick. Can Peninsula Power stop the bleeding? As Richvalski trying to get around Clough. And now there's a free kick going the way of Lions. So it's been frustrating for either side at times tonight, just feeling like they aren't getting the calls. The referees have done what seems to be a sound job so far in this match. However, it all seems to be evening out, even on this scoreboard. Who would have thought? Now D'Apollonia turns away. Here's Jemima Head playing it forward. McDougall gets the touch for Davies. And Cannon Clough manages boot to ball. They've still got plenty of time here, Lions. Peninsula Power, you think if they can grab another goal, it'll certainly help their case. I don't know if it'll kill Lions off completely, but it'll go a long way to doing so. Now here's Riding. She takes a touch. It was just a touch too big. The captain of Lions. She won the Golden Boot last year. 17 goals. Also picked up the NPLW Player of the Year. Just a reminder, the under-23s between these two will be played on Saturday afternoon at 2:45 p.m. So it's been a theme in the NPLW recently where the under-23s are either being played days after the first teams or, in fact, the game after the first team, which has been quite peculiar. As those who grew up with the 23s opening the top sides, it still happens, however, not as frequent as you'd imagine. So that'll be at 2:45 p.m. on Saturday afternoon here at AJ Kelly Park. It's Callie Cowes limping away as her and Davies collide. Plenty of physicality in this one. Plenty of feeling. O'Keefe picking up the run there of Rankin. And now it was Dapolonia cut to ground. Tish Woods makes a challenge of her own. And Tara O'Keefe picks up the free kick. The home crowd's not happy with that. Here's Dapolonia, who lost her footing, and then Tish Woods, to back up her teammate. Maybe getting her things just a touch wrong. Now it's Apo breaking in behind, and she loses her footing at a pivotal time. Emmett Drinnan will call on some assistance for Tish Woods. One Players Player and Player of the Year in 2021, Tish Woods. She has trialled at Melbourne City. And hopefully she's okay now as we take a pause in play. It's a chance for both sides to reset and readjust. So the restart will happen inside Peninsula Power's box as Liz Harrington will get us back underway. Here's O'Keefe nodding it forward. Karen Bassis laying it off. As both benches watch on eagerly. 10 minutes left. And some, you'd assume. So time for Lions. As Power are only a moment away from sealing it. One goal for either side will well and truly change the trajectory of this match. Who will it be, if anyone? As Davies Heading it down. Here's McDougall. Now playing in Bonnie Davies. Was she offside? Yes, she was. So the crowd get a little too excited too early. She looked offside from the start, and she just drifts behind the defence in between Everts and Cowles. As Clough gets boot to ball. Richvalski and Riding going toe-to-toe, and Richvalski saves the corner. So Riding can't quite make it work. It's Cowles. Looking to set things up for Lions. Possession is cut out. Davies making the run forward. So too Amadjui. McDougall's lurking. Davies flicking it back. But no one was there apart from white jerseys. Riding. Doesn't quite keep it in. Kiralee Phillips will take the throw in. There's Woods. Swings it across towards this left-hand side. Powell controls it. And plays a lofted ball forward, but it's Callie Cowles in plenty of space to receive things. Lions, I'm sure will have one eye on the Kappa Women's Super Cup final on the 1st of September as they face off against South United. It's the same two teams from the 2022 Kappa Women's Super Cup final that took place at Goodwin Park last year. Lions ran away 4-0 winners. And on their journey to the final, they knocked off Eastern Suburbs in the quarterfinal. That was a 4-3 win in penalties away from home. It was 1-1 at full time. And then in the semi-final, they got the better of Mitchelton to win 2-1. That was after extra time. So that final, just a reminder, the 1st of September against South United. The same two teams from the 2022 Kappa Women's Super Cup final will face off again as Ava Blizzard has made her way onto the park. And a yellow card is handed out to Dapolonia. Ava Blizzard, former Lions FC member, signed with Peninsula Power this season. So coming up against her old club, looking to see things out for the home side. As Sienna Powell has the throw in. And she throws it into a pack of Lions. Dapolonia finds Powell, but now it's Appo, it's Riding, it's Lions. Gunston makes the run, Lions through Riding, trying to pick the right pass. Megan McGilligan was there. 5 minutes left. And Liz Harrington will deploy some time-wasting tactics as they look to manage this one towards the 90th minute. Power. Karen Bassis gets her head on it. O'Keefe can't find riding. Cow's coming forward. Cebulski. O'Keefe and Davies collide as Karen Bassis earns the free kick, and she wants to go and go quickly. Riding. Lofting it over the top. Clough trying to get the better of her man. It's Gunston streaming through. So a win for Peninsula Power will move them to 4 points behind third. That's Eastern Suburbs. 4 points behind second, rather. That's Eastern Suburbs sitting on 48 points. And for Lions, well, a win will mean their 20th consecutive win. What a way they'll do that if that's how it finishes. And they'll re-extend their lead to 10 points over Eastern Suburbs. A loss will end their 19-game win streak in the NPLW. Phillips can't find Blizzard. Lions want to go from 0 to 100 here. They still find themselves down by 1. It's been a mammoth effort to get themselves back in this match. You've got to take your hats off to them. From 4-0 down to being contention at this stage of the game. As Tara O'Keefe picks up her first yellow card. So you'd assume there'll be some stoppage time added on after the stop-start affair that has occurred in the second half. Woods, D'Apollonia. 4 in the wall for Lions. D'Apollonia trying to bend things her way. But it's Lions now. From the goal kick. Look to play out from the back. So just about have to go coast to coast. And now Tara O'Keefe picks up the free kick. So the rub of the green going Lions' way. One minute remaining in the 90. It's up to the referee's discretion as to how much added time there will be. Lions don't have long. Ridings pass gets forward to Apo. That's as far as it goes. Now Gunston gets boot to ball. O'Keefe lining up, riding. And she did well to bend it around her body, but Liz Harrington equal to the task. Rankin jumping one way then another. It's Cowles. Lands it forward. Riding gets a lucky bounce. Now we see Tiana Karambassis just slow to her feet. She won't require any assistance. Lions will want to move things along. Jemima Head giving away the free kick, so Lions with a chance. You're not sure how many they'll get and of what quality. This might be the best one of the lot. Not long left. The 90 minutes have expired. From 4-0 down to 4-3, they can't quite find the equaliser. As there's some collateral damage in the process. It was Apo getting crunched by Harrington. Jamila Rankin landed on the ground harshly too. But Peninsula Power have the goal kick. Carefully, Phillips just asks to keep things moving. As the referees are aware of Peninsula Power's motives. And a chance now for Power to break. Richvalski runs into a roadblock. Lions will get the throw in. They go forward immediately to Gunston. Lions still with it. As they try and move into position quickly. And Bonnie Davies cops a high boot. She made the run back to help out her side. Tracking back Bonnie Davies and then Amy Gunston. Just getting a little too high with that leg. 4 minutes now gone in added time. Now Kiara Richvalski will make her way off the park as Summer Walters is set to come on. Not sure how long is left, of course. The time will keep on adding up. Gunston just coming away a little ginger there. Here's Riding. Trying to turn her defender. Lions are still alive for the moment. has levelled out there by Tia Apo. Peninsula Power applaud that as they will mostly be breathing a sigh of relief as pressure is relieved for the moment. From 4-0 to 4-3, Peninsula Power hold on by one. Full-time Peninsula Power 4, Lions 3. What a game here, a 7-goal thriller. 4 goals in the opening, 22 minutes for Power. Lions hit back through a penalty that Kelly Cows converted. However, the second half resumed with Riding and Gunston finding their way on the score sheets. But it was too little too late for Lions as Peninsula Power hold on. What a match here in the NPLW to start off round 21 on your Thursday night. Full time here at AJ Kelly Park. Peninsula Power 4, Lions FC 3. Goodbye for now.